Genesis 15:11-14. Cut them in two, down the middle, and placed each piece opposite the other. But he did not cut the birds in two. And when the vultures came down on the carcasses, Abram drove them away. Now when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram, and behold, horror and great darkness fell upon him. And also the nation whom they serve I will judge, afterward they shall come out with great possessions. Now as for you, you shall go to your fathers in peace, you shall be buried at a good old age, but in the fourth generation they shall return here, for the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet complete. 17. And it came to pass, when the sun went down and it was dark, that behold, there appeared a smoking oven and a burning torch that passed between those pieces. On the same day the Lord made a covenant with Abram, saying, To your descendants I have given this land, from the river of Egypt to the great river, the river Euphrates. The Kenites, the Kenizzites, the Cadmonites, the Kadmonites, the Canaanites, the Perbishites, the Canaanites, the Girgashites, and the Jebusites. Optical way. Abram's wife had 16. Now Sarai brain, and she had an Egyptian maidservant whose name was Hagar. So Sarai said to Abram, See now, the Lord has restrained me from bearing children. Please go into my maid, perhaps I shall obtain children by her. And Abram heeded the voice of Sarai. 3. Then Sarai conceived, I became despised in her, the Lord judge between you and me. So Abram said to Sarai, Indeed your maid is in your hand, do to her as you please. And when Sarai dealt harshly with her, she fled from her presence. Now the angel of the Lord found her by a spring of water in the wilderness, by the spring on the way to Shur. 8. And he said, Hagar, Sarai's maid, where have you come from and where are you going? She said, I am fleeing from the presence of my mistress Sarai. The angel of the Lord said to her, Return to your mistress, and submit yourself under her hand. Then, 10. The angel of the Lord said to her, I will multiply your descendants exceedingly, so that they shall not be counted for multitude. 11. And the angel of the Lord said to her, Behold, you are with child, and you shall bear a son. You shall call his name, because the Lord has heard your affliction. 12. He shall be a wild man, every man and every man's hand against him, and he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren. Then she called the name of the Lord who spoke to her, You are the God whose is, for she said, Have I also here seen him who sees me? 14. Therefore the well was called Bir-lahai-roi. Observe, it is between Kadesh and Bered. 15. So Hagar bore Abram a son, and Abram named his son, whom Hagar bore, Ishmael. 16. Abram was 86 years old when Hagar bore